The journey to yourself can be a very rough one. And oftentimes we hit a lot of dead ends, or we think they're dead ends, but they're not actually dead ends. You'll have 1,000,001 people telling you what to do, what to wear, what to look like, where to go next, what's good for you, what's not good for you. Yet something inside of you says, no, that's not me. Like, I could do all those things, and sure, maybe that would make my life easier, comfortable. I could settle in. I could relieve myself of a lot of stress. But can you really? For some people, maybe that's okay. Live a life very comfortably, do what other people are doing, follow in the footsteps of other people. Nothing wrong with that at all. But if you're the type of person, you have a sort of knowing within you that you can do more, you want more out of life, that you are more, that you're not willing to just settle for, I guess, what other people are settling for. Not that there's anything wrong with that, again. But inside of you, there's something. And you start to ask yourself, is this like a fake voice? Am I driving myself crazy? Like, am I trying to talk nonsense to myself, telling me that I can do more than I actually am capable of or that I'm qualified for? We get in our heads about it. But no, the voice is there for a reason. It's not that you're going crazy. It's not that it's a fake voice. That's the voice of you wanting more. So many times we're going to hit roadblocks. We're going to hit obstacles. We're going to doubt ourselves. We're going to say, this is not me anymore. I want more out of life. Will you listen to your own advice over others? Well, that's up to you. That is totally up to you. There are many choices in life. And it's basically, fate gives us the opportunities, but it's what we do with those opportunities. It's whether we act on them. It's the decisions that we make. And for some of us, maybe you might say, well, if I only have one life to live, then why wouldn't I pursue my greatness? Why wouldn't I try to be all that I can be? Why wouldn't I try to pursue things that are out of my comfort zone, out of my element, and see what happens? Will I fail? Most likely, yeah. Will I die? Probably not. Probably not. So realize this. If you're watching this video, if you are one of those people where you have that little inkling, that little voice, that little knowing or big knowing within you that you're capable of more than what you're doing right now, you just don't know what direction to take. You're looking for guidance from other people. You're looking for guidance from something beyond you. But you already know the answer to that. And it's a question of what will you do with it? Will you pursue? And if you don't, fine. Then you live the life and you follow in other people's footsteps, and that's okay too. But that's up to you. It is totally up to you what you do with your life. We all know this, right? So, will you follow fate or will you follow something else? And I use the word fake, not that it's fake, but I just like that in the title. But I feel like there are a lot of people who live their life just going through the motions and never waking up. Going through the motions in an autopilot mode and never waking up. And never thinking to themselves, well, what is true to life? Like, what is life, right? What is life? Life is being alive, feeling alive. Not only physically being alive, but feeling alive. Feeling alive. And how do you feel alive? By tapping into things that make you feel alive. By doing things that make you feel alive. By embracing yourself. So many people don't feel alive right now. So many people don't feel alive. And it's not to negate anything in their life and what they do, but it's just that there are a lot of people, and I hope you don't go down the path, and I hope I don't go down the path of following instead of leading, of just living but not actually living, breathing but not actually being alive in your life. So that's really the point I want to make in this video, is that you have choices. Which choice you make is up to you. But if you have that little inkling, that little knowing, that little voice that's telling you, go for it, then you should probably go for it. Because why not? If you fail, you fail. You can always go back to that other thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Unless somebody's holding a gun to your head, which is probably not going to be the case. I mean, it could happen. Anything could happen, right? But life doesn't always have to be predictable. So on that note, have a great day. And if you enjoyed this, please subscribe. I put out new videos every single week. I have a podcast that I do weekly. I'm going to put the link to that below. My book is also out. Put a link to that. So have a great day, and I will see you on the next video. So peace.